He's talking about her
And he
skin
said,
being
"Call me
peeled off and her
Bob,"
brain
in
sticking
front of
out.
Moses, so he doesn't know who I am.
Ah, okay. So and this was at whose house?
Nini's house.
Okay,
At
so-
the front of her house.
Okay, so Glenn was there, but he said call him Bob.
In
They're
front
at
of
his
her.
house.
In front of Moses. So Moses was there. Glenn
Nini
was
tried
there.
to get him away because she knew what he did. Because the moment he's talking in the hospital gown, Nini told her daughter that he killed Dorothy.
Okay.
And then
So my question. So you
She
said
said what?
So who
What did
said
you just
he
say?
killed Dorothy?
He's talking about when Mustafa was released from the hospital that night when the first thing that Mustafa wants to do is go make sure the kids are okay. Now the child doesn't trust anything anymore. I mean, the child is being told that Mustafa did this on purpose, did this to, I mean, the child is like, his whole narrative is just like flipped
I
upside
mean,
down.
that's the freaking definition of
There's
child
a video,
abuse.
by the way, there's a video of the whole entire night. I mean, this is the definition of child abuse.
almost everybody to go.
Okay. But no, just now you said who said?
Nini said it.
Nini said he
And
said.
then
Nini said it.
everybody.
And then who did Nini say that to?
So she's telling the children that Mustafa pees on your mother.
That Mustafa did
Glenn
this on
Ford-
purpose, and they're weaponizing, abusing these kids, only to throw them into this interview. I mean, if this forensic psychologist really cared about the well-being of this child, she would report what Tanisha Coleman did to this child.
Exactly.
She would report what Glenn Ford did.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
I don't think this forensic interviewer, I don't think she's seen. I mean, the child here, imagine, is describing to her what Glenn Ford showed him. A picture of his sister with the skin off her skull peeled and her brain sticking out. That's the fucking picture that Glenn Ford showed them. That's the image that the hospital did not want these kids to see. And Glenn Ford took those photos and he went home and showed it to these kids. Why would you do that to a child? Why? I'm just like, why would you do that to a child? Unbelievable. And Amy Ashworth thinks this is a great witness. She really likes that type of character. This is the type of character that she likes. Amy Ashworth is defending
The problem for
a
Amy
pedophile.
Ashworth, here's the problem for Amy Ashworth. Amy Ashworth has this file sealed. Every lawyer that comes into this case is bought and purchased by her office. And now that the file is unsealed and is leaked on the internet, this is going to come into court. Every video.
Look, that's not my child, but it's infuriating to think that somebody showed this kid those images.
The Commonwealth
That's-
attorney, I mean, you want to talk about children. I mean, when you talk about the forensic interview and they're sealed, the first thing they tell you is, well, to protect the children. Look at what they've done to the children. You have a police department. You have individuals that are brought into this case only to engage in children, abusing the children. You want to still tell me that they care about the children? Amy Ashworth, not only did she allow her police officer to engage in weaponize the children, engage in child abuse, now what she's doing is dragging the kids who's been weaponized through the court system. She's going to put every child on the stand. I mean, isn't that what Prosecutor Sarah Sammy tells Judge Weimer? Your Honor, I have forensic interviews. Oh, hold on now. So you want to tell me that you're dragging children, that your police department weaponized through the court system, through the stand, and you want to tell me you give a fuck about these children?
They don't give a damn about these children. I mean, Glenn Ford should be charged with some crime for showing that child, those kids, those photos. I can't. By the way, this is the first time that I'm hearing this, but it's unfathomable that an adult would do that to a child. It's beyond belief that somebody could sleep at night knowing they showed a child a picture like that. Like, these are kids. These are somebody's kids, okay? They're gonna have to. They sleep at night. They wake up. They have dreams, and you showed that child those photos. Like, how? What a disgusting human being.
The child goes on and says, Mustafa forced me to stay home. This child, who's been weaponized by the police department, what did we watch on the Google Nest video? We just watched Dorothy ask the boys, do you want to go? And they said no. Asked Empress to come with her. That's a Google Nest video.
They're teaching the children how to lie.
And the Commonwealth attorney, the prosecutor, is using these children who's been weaponized And no wonder when you took the Google Nest videos to her
She
office.
doesn't want it. Yeah, she doesn't want
because
it.
her police department weaponized the kids. It's going to go against the theory. It's going to go against what they've done in this case, which is child abuse.
It's child abuse. It's flat out child abuse.
You think this lady doesn't know? You think Amy Ashford doesn't know about this? Absolutely.
I think if you ask 1,000 people out of this community, out of any community, okay, if you ask 1,000 people, you show them that picture of Empress, would you show that to an adult,
Absolutely
let alone
not.
a child?
Absolutely not.
You would never. You would get 100% of people would say, "Hell no,
Absolutely not.
hell no." But in the name of getting Mustafa off the street, in the name of, according to Drum, in the name of getting Mustafa behind bars, fuck it, let's abuse these kids. Who cares? Chad Mason's not going to be raising these kids. Robert Drum is not. It's not going to be Amy Ashworth or Sarah Sammy or even Glenn Ford or Tanisha Coleman. They're not going to be raising these kids. They're not going to be dealing with the psychological effect of what they're doing to these kids here. It's going to be Divine. That's his kids. And they don't give a fuck about him. Clearly, they don't.
We have a body count with Divine where he's actively being blocked from
clearly certain kids
being next to his children.
Certain kids are okay to be abused according to this county. Certain kids are okay to be abused in the name of let's get that man who sued us. Let's get Mustafa.
Whatever it takes to get Mustafa.
Whatever it takes to get Mustafa. Let's abuse. Who gives a fuck?
How
These
dare
kids.
a Mustafa sue the police in this county?
Okay, let's go back to the court.
You don't want to watch another video?
No, let's go back to the court.
All
here.
right, sounds good. We can do another podcast in details.
I mean, this
about-
shit is like, it boils your blood.
Absolutely. Yeah, and back to the question: why did Blake Weiner not introduce the
All right,
evidence?
You know where it was at?
Yeah.
And if the indication that when they're in the car,
Can you
they're
make
having
it
an argument,
bigger?
Yeah.
presumably about the reason why he, or them, has been planning this murder, which has something allegedly to do with an ex-boyfriend. Okay? So according to the Commonwealth, they believe that this audio would demonstrate that they were having that conversation. We assert, and the evidence will establish that is far from the case. The audio would simply establish actually that they're not arguing about anything related to that whatsoever. And the point would be, when the government found the audio, when they found the dash camera, I should say, and knew that there may be audio on it, at that point, they didn't know exactly what their theory of the case was. What they did certainly know is that information on this dash camera, given that it happened right before a crash, absolutely could be exculpatory. Maybe could be exculpatory, but absolutely could be exculpatory. That's why they issued a search warrant for it. That's why they Your Honor, defense calls investigator release.
Here, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So here he's gonna call Chad Mason into the stand. Mind you, he calls Chad Mason to the stand while he has the other two witnesses still sit in court to listen to Chad Mason.
Unbelievable.
He has Robert Drum and Kathy Zymas, the digital forensic. Like, how does that make any sense?
How long is this audio?
This is
The whole thing?
another 50 minutes.
50?
50.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So your favorite person, Chad, is on the stand. All right. So please state your name. Sergeant Chad Mason. By the way, he's not a sergeant anymore. He got demoted.
Can you state the first time that you even became aware that there was a dash cam involved with kids?
All right. So he asked him, "Can you state the first time you were aware there's a dash camera? We have a body cam,
Yeah,
Where
where
he
he says he's hungry or something. The wire, yeah, but the wire's cut.
but the wire's cut."
I'm fucking hungry. We all remember that body cam.
Interesting.
He gets hungry all of a sudden.
Do you know approximately what time that was? Do you know, how did you determine that there was a dash cam involved?
As we are starting out the vehicles, we see dash camera.
When you say we,
Myself and Dr.
Him and Robert Drum.
investigators that were on the scene, you see the dash camera on the vehicle.
In the windshield,
What steps did you take after that?
in terms of,
The dash camera.
it was noted, and then for further, possible guidance, the dash camera for understanding.
So you did search warrant.